Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing my fall FabFitFun 2025 unboxing. So I did the preview and the spoilers when all the spoilers came out, and also talked about the changes, that the price has increased. I did lock in my price, so I was able to lock in the price, but it's going up quite a bit. So I did lock in at the like $220, I think it was the $220 price or $240, I can't remember, but it's going up. So it's going up quite a bit. But I think this year will be we'll see if I keep it, because kind of, but I will say I actually am pretty happy with what I got in my box for fall 2025. And I do think I got a great value. Some items I wasn't necessarily excited about, but then when I got them, I was very excited and I was like, oh, okay, this is actually better than I thought. So, so far I'm actually pretty pleased, but, we'll go ahead and get started. Before I do that, I did want to mention I do have 5 starter boxes. So if you've never been a member of FabFitFun and you're curious about it, you can just email me through Instagram, or you can use the contact us form or contact me form through my website, which is shannonford.com. Just go down, it'll be a link down below. You can contact me there, and all I need is your name and your email, and then I send it through FabFitFun. You do have to give a credit card. I think they sign you up like default, where they sign you up for seasonal membership. You can cancel, there is time to cancel, but just know that's kind of one of the things. I don't get anything from it. I just get 5 every quarter, and I've already given them to all my friends, so they can't get them again. So I have 5 free, and otherwise they're just gonna go unused. So usually I have at least 3 to 4 people contact me. Sometimes I use all of them, but I usually have at least 3 people contact me to get them. So happy to give those away if you're interested. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm not gonna go over everything that was in the choice, because I did cover that in the spoilers. However, I am going to, there were items that were throwbacks that were added. So I am going to put those, I'm gonna mention those before I decide what, or show you what I got. Because there were quite a bit, like one, choice number 5 had 4 different choices added to customization number 5. So there were, the only one that didn't have an add-on was customization number 2. That was the only one that didn't have any throwbacks added. Otherwise, every single one had it. So I'm just going to mention those. If you want to see what was in the spoilers, I'll put up really quick of what my choices are, so you can kind of freeze them so you can see. But other than that, we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to start with customization number 1. There was one add-on, and the add-on was the line and dot waffle knit robe. A couple other items. They had the ELEMIS pads, amika shampoo and conditioner, the blanket that I have, which is great. But I ended up choosing the WEWOREWHAT crew. So this was the oversized crew. And I think it said it was like $70. I don't think it's worth $70 to be honest, but I actually like it. My son plays hockey, and I'm always looking. I live in South Florida, so it's always pretty warm, but I'm always in the hockey rink. So I think this is really cute. So it's really cute to wear to the hockey rink. So I like it, really like the color. It's actually really comfortable. I looked on the brand's website, and I was hoping maybe they had like the matching pants. They don't have them, at least right now, but I'd be curious. A lot of the brand looks really cool, and they have like a lot of the sets have matching pants, but otherwise I think it's a really cute little crew. The robe looked really nice too, but I have just a lot of robes. But other than that, I wasn't really thrilled about customization number 1, but I'm actually really pleased with this selection. Okay, next up was customization number 2, and just as a reminder, they had like some earrings and a necklace and earring set and some purses. They had some stuff from Oribe and then an ELEMIS. The Oribe stuff, I actually did a little research on the Oribe stuff, and it didn't have really great reviews. So I ended up skipping that. That was actually what I was thinking about getting. And I ended up getting the 8 Other Reasons vegan leather slouchy bucket bag. So this is the beige one. It came in a gray one and a beige one. And I actually got this. I was gonna give it to my mom, right? I was gonna give it to my mom, and then I got it, and I actually kind of like it. It's not something I would use every day because I tend to use like a cross bag or a backpack so that it's easy on my back. However, I always, when we go on a cruise, we go on cruises a lot, I'm always looking for a nice, not too big purse that I can carry on at night on the cruise, right? And this is like a nice size that will go with everything. So I think that I'm gonna keep it. Like I literally got it for my mom for Christmas and I actually like it. It doesn't have like a zipper or anything. So this is not something I would do as my everyday bag for that reason. But for like a cruise, like we're going on a dinner, I can put like my camera, because I do vlog, I can put my camera, makeup, carry whatever I need to in here. And then it's like, it's kind of nice because usually I try and bring something, either have something that's too small to bring like some carry around stuff, or it's like a backpack. So I think I'm gonna keep it right now. So I haven't completely decided, but again, now it says it's worth $150. I would not pay $150 for this, but for what it is, I actually kind of like it. So this was the item I think that's probably surprised me the most. Okay, next up was customization number 3. It did have one throwback, which was the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream, which I have used before and I actually don't like. It's just not, I just don't like it personally. So, but that was never, and I also wasn't going to choose skincare. But as a reminder, this is where the Rare Beauty blushes were in, as well as some necklaces, the lunch bag, as well as the cream and sugar set, the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum, and the hair oil as well. So there was a couple different products here. I ended up getting the necklace. So I got the necklace in silver. I almost got the credit, but I thought this was cute. It's very, very dainty, and to be honest, it looks a little cheap to me. I'm not the biggest fan of it. So it's cute. I will probably save this for a gift, and especially for like my son he's 9, so all his friends are turning 10. So I bet you I'm gonna be giving this to probably one of his little girlfriends, not his girlfriends, but you know, his friends that are girl, we go to a party, we'll probably be getting this nice little necklace, because I just, it's just not something, this was the item that I was probably disappointed in. So, but at the end of the day, I was looking at all this stuff and I was like, yeah, there's really nothing that I would have picked anyway. So, you know, if I can use this as a birthday gift for one of my son's friends, then it's a win. Okay, next up was customization number 4, and as a reminder, some of the items they had was some stuff from Thrice Cosmetics, the Brilliant Eye Brightener, and then the Brow Lifting Gel, some Trivets set of 3, napkin set, some earrings, a digital offer from Lit, as well as a jewelry travel bag, and this was the one I got a credit. I was looking at the jewelry bag and I was like, you know what? I always get those and then I never use them. And I already have stuff that I have my jewelry in. So I ended up just getting a $10 credit. Now, that was the items that were when I first went in. I did go in and check throughout the weekend and there were some throwbacks. So the throwbacks they had was the Moroccan Oil Shower Gel in Eau Mineral and Ambre Noir. And then they had an Array Not Today Gray Hair Supplement. I was almost going to get the shower gel from Moroccan Oil. I love that brand. And then I did some research on Sephora and the reviews were mostly not good. There were some reviews that were good, but the reviews were mostly like horrible. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to stick with my credit. And that's what I did. So I got the $10 credit. I ended up getting 2 items in the next thing. So I did an add-on. So it kind of bounced out, but yeah, customization number 4, I got a credit. Okay, so next up was customization number 5, and customization number 5 was the one they had the most throwbacks and add-on items that were added after the spoilers. So as a reminder, some of the items were the Rare Beauty hand cream, a notebook, Bondi Boost, heat protectant spray, some grip socks, and then the Skin Body spray bundle. They did add some items. They also had a Better Sleep 4-month of premium offer. And the items that they added were the Evie Beauty Fuel Mix Box of Lemonade electrolyte sticks, was only an 8 count, a Hava Mineral Radiance Cleansing Gel, and then the Parallel Cycle Support Pack bundle of 3. And then there was a Luxe choice item of the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership 11 eyeshadow palette Sunlit Seduction. So that was an extra $49 if you picked that. I actually already have that palette, so I didn't need it, but it's actually one of like my least favorite Motherships as well. So, okay, so I was really excited because I actually had picked originally I had picked the skin body. So I had picked the skin body. I said I was going to pick this. I haven't used it yet, so I can't speak to it, but I'd seen it on TikTok and I was kind of like, okay, yeah, I want to do it. So I was curious. I did pick this. When I went back in and I saw the items added, I saw the Parallel Cycle Support. I've mentioned this before. It was kind of like, well, at least it's a practical item. This is amazing. Amazing. It's a 28-day, so you start with your cycle, you start with the first day of your period. You get like the first week of your period, you take 2 because it has like iron support, and then you but it gets you ready. And then what I've noticed is that I'm in perimenopause. I'm still pretty regular, but I am in perimenopause, and it pretty much sucks. And I get the worst cramps, worse than when I was a teenager, just awful. And this has really helped my PMS. This has really helped my cramps, just everything. I don't know what's in this. So and the only thing was, I guess they're trying to get rid of it because in the past when I picked this up, they'd only offered 1. Well, they offered a bundle of 3. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting it. So I was super excited about that. I did try to purchase one as an add-on and you couldn't. So they definitely were trying to get rid of them. But if they offer this again, I will choose this again. And then if not, I think they sell for like $40 a pack. I will pay it. Like, to me, this is like worth $122. This is worth $122 because this literally has changed my life because there was days every month I have to call in sick like one day a month because it's just I'm completely incapacitated, and this has prevented that. So I'm so excited that this was offered, and this was offered as a bundle of 3. I just wish I could have purchased more. And then again, I did purchase the skin. So my add-on was $11. So I got $10 credit for customization number 4. So I ended up only having to pay an extra $1, which was totally worth it. Okay, and next up was customization number 6. So as a reminder, some of the items were the Merit Beauty lip oil and the Merit Beauty signature lipstick. You also had the Rare Beauty Find Comfort body and hair fragrance. Then some pie servers. And then in addition to, there was a Luxe choice of a perfume and some sunglasses. And the item that I chose was the Bloom Group Green and Superfoods. So I had picked this up in individual packets in a previous FabFitFun. I really liked it. This flavor was not included, but I liked all 3 flavors, and it really doesn't have, it has a little bit of that green taste, but a green drink, but they're really good. So I put them in water. I put them in a water bottle, really good, and I like them. So I like that. And it's actually not that this has 25 servings, and it's actually kind of small, which I like. So, but I haven't tried it yet. I'm going through the packets first, but I was excited for it. And I'm always trying to get like green drinks and stuff into my system. It's better for you, and I don't eat enough vegetables. So I was happy. This is what I thought I was going to pick, and happy I chose it. And then there was a customization number 7 for the fall 2025 box. This is not going to be every box from what I understand, but as a reminder, there was an apron, the Hourglass eyeshadow sticks, which were very popular, and I noticed that because my video from the Hourglass where I tried them all on did very, very well as the videos, as the customizations where the spoilers went out. Like that video, all of a sudden, it hadn't gotten many views in a long time, and then all of a sudden it spiked. So thank you to everybody who watched that to kind of check out the shades. Then it was also the Rare Beauty lotion, and then they did do an add-on of the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Hair Mask and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Genius Serum. Those were added later on. But I got exactly what I thought, which was the Magnesium Ease new spray. It is a like sleep spray, and it's magnesium, but it's also lavender, and you're supposed to spray 12 sprays each night on your body, like on your clean skin. So it goes on really nice, but it actually smells really, really nice. It smells like lavender, and I've used it for 2 nights. I've had it and I like it. Had my sleep been better? I don't know. It hasn't been worse, so that's good. Again, so far I really like it. You know, again, again, this is something that if I really like it, they offer it again, I will pick it up. But then also if they offer it like as an add-on, I might pick it up because so far I really like it. I love the way it smells. It really smells like lavender, and then it has the magnesium. So I'm really pleased with that as well. So there you have it. That is my FabFitFun Fall 2025 box. I was overall very, very pleased. The only thing that was a disappointment was that necklace. And it's not that it's a disappointment. It's not horrible, but it just looks a little juvenile for me. And I just, I will, like I said, but I will use it, and I will, my son's got birthday parties already, so one of his friends will be getting that as a gift. You know, I always, as a mom of a boy, and I don't have any girls, I always struggle of what to get the girls since I'm not in that. So I think they're at the age that, you know, a little jewelry is probably good at that age. But other than that, like the purse was a nice surprise. The parallel, like I said, I'm probably the only person that's excited about that, but they're amazing. So I was really pleased. The crew sweatshirt, all of it at all, I was very, very pleased with it. So we're gonna see how the next year and if I renew. But I got 4 more boxes with my subscription of an annual subscription. So you know, we'll see. And with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.